women's 125-pounders. The bell in round number 1.
Coming right at it.
Black and yellow for Taylor Starling on the rapid-fire start. Solid black for Charisa Sigala. Sigala said she expected this, and now working the clinch, the half tie plug, and immediately you see Starling is cut and bleeding over her left brow. Right hand from Taylor Starling. Starling working off of that jab. Right to the body from Starling. Sigala back to the inside. 30 seconds gone. Rapid fire, round number 1. Good jab and a left hand right back from Sigala.
Taylor needs to do what she can to stay out of that clinch. I think that's where that cut came from right at the very beginning.
Short right hands. Again, you see Sigala trying to work to the inside. Starling backed off with that right hand. Big swings from both fighters. Blood pouring out of that cut. It's outside of the left brow of Starling. Straight right hand, and down goes Charisa Sigala. One punch knockdown.
5, 6.
And she hopped up a little too quick. She needs to catch her legs real quick.
Forward.
See the mandatory 8 count from Dan Mergliotta. We fight on. Starling looking for the finish line. 45 seconds remaining, round number 1. Counter right hand back from Sigala. Relentless pressure from Taylor Starling.
And Taylor Starling needs to keep jumping on her right now. Her opponent is hurt. She smells blood. She needs to finish the fight right now.
Sigala trying to hold on. 25 seconds remaining, round number 1. Another right hand, counter right hand right back from Sigala, continuing to fire. Big right hand and the left from Starling.
Sigala keeps making the exact same mistakes. He keeps squaring up that makes that right hand hook right down the pipe. She takes the entire pressure from it.
Starling unloading with the right to the head, misses that right hook. Looking for the half-tie plummet. Sigala trying to slow down this fight. The bell, the end of a furious and frantic round number 1.
No, the round is still going.
Line, total line, ready?
Taylor Starling said she loves the roughness of bare knuckle. Well, she's getting it right now.
Sigala stepping off of the scratch line. Starling stepping into the pocket, unloading again. Another short right hand. Starling off of the jab. The 1-2 straight punches. Counter right hand from Sigala.
Sigala's doing very good with her counter strike, and her only problem is when she gets squared up. She eats that right hand.
And the half-tie plum, single collar tie held from Sigala. This is where she felt she would do her best work. Sigala has a huge knot on her forehead. Blood continuing to flow out of that cut over the left brow, which opened in the opening stages of round number 1 on Taylor Starling's face.
This is an amazing pace. I'm not sure if either person can continue to do this for 5 rounds.
Right hands now getting through for Sigala. Again, Chris, Sigala said Starling starts quickly and then fades just as quickly. That's what she is planning on. Starling definitely starting to slow down the pace, but still bombing. There's the right hand. You see the punch stack. And down for the second time in this fight goes Charisa Sigala.
And look at that output they're already putting out just in 1 round.
8. Put your hands up. Step forward to me. You okay? All right, let's go.
Sigala, slight cut under her left eye.
And it's that straight right hand by Taylor Starling that's doing the damage.
Starling, that's a good stiff jab. Another left hand. Sigala in all sorts of trouble as she takes the right hand, trying to fire back. Jack left hook lands from Taylor Starling, now the right hand. Another big right hand in the left.
Starling needs to take 1 step back, come in with that jab, and finish with the right hand.
Starling on the right hand off of the jab. Straight 1-2s from the mid-range for Taylor Starling. Starling closing seconds of round number 2. Starling again off of that long, straight jab. Left jab from Sigala. And we move to round number 3.
Man.
Hands on hips for Charisa Sigala. She walks back to her corner. 2 rounds. 2 knockdowns, 1 round apiece for Taylor Starling. To round number 3 we go. Starling right back on the long straight punches. There's the right cross. Big right cross again.
She continues to land that big punch. If I'm Sigala's corner, I'm telling you, you have to get inside right now. Double up on the jab, get inside, do your dirty work in there.
See a smear of blood on the left shoulder of Sigala. That is from the face of Starling. There was a huge knot on Sigala's forehead that presented itself first in round number 2 and continues to grow here in round 3. Much more measured pace now for both fighters. virtually impossible to keep up the pace that they both set in round number 1. This fight is still flowing, though. Make no mistake, leading with the uppercut is Starling. That was audacious on the 3-punch entry.
Sigala's doing a decent job with head movement. She just stops from time to time, and when she stops, that's when she's getting hit. You got to keep it up. It's tiring, but you have to keep that head movement up if you're not going to get a little bit closer or stay farther out of range.
55 seconds remaining, round number 3. Hands high and tight for Taylor Starling. Sigala continuing to work off of the jab. Again, trying to get to the inside. Big right hand and another right hand from Taylor Starling.
Not real sure why Sigala's not trying to keep it inside more. She's staying right at the end of that punch where she continues to eat it.
Starling continuing to do her best work offensively from range.
I mean, when you look at it, though, Taylor's bleeding bad all over the place. You wouldn't think she was winning this fight.
See that smear of blood under, now around the left eye, Charisa Sigala. Check left hook from Taylor Starling. Closing seconds, round number 3. A phenomenal opening bout for our main card as BKFC presents Knucklemania live on pay-per-view. Charisa Sigala versus Taylor Starling. Women's 125-pounders. Next stop, round 4.
Ready?
Let's go. Quick check of the eye. Says that Starling is good to continue to round number 4. Starling more straight punches, but Chris, you can see Sigala trying to get to the inside.
Yeah, she's doing a couple of punch combinations. She needs to keep coming when she does that.
Another left hook gets through from Starling. Right hand, better from Charisa Sigala on the counter. Straight left hand.
Taylor coming straight forward. They're eating a hard right hand.
The fighters holding center of the ring. Sigala getting busier with her jab here in round number 4. Starling continue to try to throw long. With the head movement, the side-to-side movement. 15 remaining, 4th round.
And I'm just amazed at how many times she's been able to find a home for that right hand. I would just have her do that at every moment of the fight. Just 1-2s right down the pipe.
Right hand just misses from Taylor Starling. Both fighters, as you see, bloodied, battered, and we fight on. Credit to both Charisa Sigala and Taylor Starling. 50 seconds to go, round 4.
You know, she's doing a great job of landing that 1-2. What really might end the night right now if she could end with that 3. Come through after that straight right hand and come back with the left hook. Because that right hand is landing, she will not see the left hook coming.
Starling again trying to step from the outside to the mid-range with the head movement. Staying long off of the one just like that. It's the right-handed counter from Sigala. 2-punch combination on the entry for Taylor Starling.
Sigala really needs to work on keeping that left hand up because that right hand is landing at will, it seems like. Nasty cut over her eye.
Final seconds, round number 4. Again, this and all bouts tonight scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. 3-punch combination from Starling, nothing lands clean. And we move to the 5th and final round. 2 minutes remaining in this fight. It's been phenomenal thus far. Sigala down in round number 1, down again in round number 2. Nothing decided yet. Straight right hand from Charisa Sigala. Starling firing back with the right hand. Good left from Sigala.
Sigala's going to have to do something a little bit different, I think. She's been down twice. That probably means you're losing the fight, so she better get in there and try and really mix it up right now.
On the duck under. Left hook again. Starling continuing to display the head movement. Starling almost grabbing that time.
I'd like to see Sigala in there trying to get inside and do some work with that half-tie play.
Left hand just misses from Sigala. Left hand. Starling trying to reset. Good left hand in the right.
Once again, she keeps leaving that left hand down. It's wide open for that right hand. She needs to lift that up. Lead it with a little bit more jab. Keep that jab out in your opponent's face, and then they can't come over the top of that right hand quite as easy. They have to time it more.
Flick jab from Taylor Starling. 40 seconds to go in this fight. If you're with us for the first time, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, this bout is the epitome of what modern bare knuckle fighting is truly all about. 25 seconds now to go.
And this fight's really taking place right in the center of the ring. Both these girls are just continuing to trade punches.
On cue, both landing the right hand. And now Charisa Sigala, Taylor Starling, both looking for one more significant punch to land. Left hand just misses. The right hand, there's the left hand from Taylor Starling. Final seconds now, the bell, the end of a phenomenal fight.
I mean, that right there is exactly what you have to like in this sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the decision, let's have a huge round of applause for these amazing warriors. After a hard-fought 5 rounds, here are the score totals from our judges at ringside. Alexander Levin and Michael Ross score the fight 50-43, and Michelle Only scores the fight 49-44 to the winner by unanimous decision, Taylor